Welcome back to Ivana Models podcast, where we talk about the most beautiful secondary matter in the world. This is the place where we regularly devote ourselves to exciting facets of sexuality and eroticism. We are happy to welcome you back to today's episode, where we will talk about how to become an escort. So, without further ado, let's get started. Who has not dreamed of getting more out of life? To do all the things that most people only dream about. Everyone has probably done that at one point or another. Life is full of opportunities that only wait to be seized. Instead of wasting precious time on a boring 9 to 5, some people seem to only be doing things that they desire. Seeing the most beautiful places on earth with their own eyes, frequently enjoying delicious dinners, and simply living in the moment. Follow their own rhythm and enjoy every day to the fullest. These things and many, many more await a woman when she decides to become an escort. What is a high-class escort? A high-class escort lady embodies the image of perfection. She is an incredibly attractive woman that modern gentlemen can't get enough of. She stands out not only for her stunning beauty, but also for her character. The combination of both makes men want to spend time with her. She is the type of woman that captures everybody's attention when she enters the room. The one woman that both men and women turn their heads after when she walks by. And that is not only because she is wearing extraordinarily exquisite apparel, it is the aura that she radiates, the look in her eyes, and the way she sets one foot in front of the other. When a man is lucky to get to meet her on a date, she is the perfect companion. She always makes him feel appreciated and desired. In doing so, she usually accompanies him on a wide variety of occasions. It can be a dinner in a business setting where he wants to make an impression on his business partners with an eloquent and charming companion. It can be a visit to an opera or his favorite restaurant. Many men also long for a companion for a joint vacation, because they know that the best things in life only become really special when enjoyed in company. Often gentlemen also invite escort ladies to travel together, because this way they ensure that the weekend trip or the long-distance trip can be fully savored. They are aware of the beauty and grace of their companion and let them feel that as well. What are the requirements to become an escort? The most important quality that a lady should bring with her in order to become a girlfriend on time is the desire to live herself to the fullest. Because hardly any other activity exudes such joie de vivre as this one. When a woman is striving to get to know the sweet aspects of life, that is a good starting point. She could know how to dress to impress without appearing pushy. Elegance and class should determine her everyday life. She should be open to meeting interesting men and know how to present herself from her best side, even on a high-carat stage. Equally important is that the lady should follow her career in her everyday life. Escort ladies are pursuing their goals in life. They are full-time students, are in training, or are working in a profession of their choice. They perform their activity as an escort lady as a lucrative and exciting sideline. By doing so, they can live out their seductive and alluring side. Because most clients are looking for a sophisticated rendezvous, emotional intimacy, and erotic stimulation. Contrary to common belief, whether it comes to sexual contact on a date is always a matter between the client and the escort lady. The advantages of being an escort model. Besides the traveling and lucrative side of the activity, being an escort has another great advantage. Every lady determines her own framework. The decision of how much of her time she wants to spend on dates is absolutely up to her. Only she alone decides whether she wants to accept a date and how much of her schedule she wants to clear for her activity on the sideline. Since there is no pressure to accept a date, she can always prepare for a date and be absolutely in the mood for it. That way, there are hardly any bad dates. The duration of the date is also agreed on beforehand. Only if the escort and the client both agree to extend the date, this would be a possibility too. On the other hand, if the chemistry just does not seem to be right, she has the freedom to cancel a date at any given time. Although this rarely happens, the safety and well-being of the escort lady always comes first. How much can an escort lady earn? Freedom, self-determination, and a luxury life are just a few attributes that characterize the life of an escort. Another important aspect is the lucrative income opportunities, because high-class escort ladies primarily meet businessmen, VIPs, and celebrities. These men know the beautiful sides of life and maintain a high standard of living. Their temporary girlfriend will also benefit from this, because they know that nothing is worse than sharing these moments with the wrong person. The certainty of enjoying an all-around perfect time comes with considerable compensation, which the gentlemen pay with great pleasure. And not only that, in many cases, they express their appreciation and recognition in the form of gifts. The earnings of a part-time escort lady therefore depend on the regularity of their dates. Their compensation is relative to the number of dates she is willing to accept. Furthermore, there is absolutely no problem in taking some time off to focus on other things. As soon as they feel like taking on dates again, the possibility is always there. How to become an escort? The first step to becoming an escort is that a woman sees herself in this role. If she made the decision to try it, the process of becoming an escort is simple. Usually, we would recommend getting in contact with a reputable agency. By doing so, she makes sure that she is in good hands. The next step is usually an application, which is followed by a personal meeting to get to know each other. If both sides agree, the next steps will be planned. In a professional photo shoot, stunning pictures will be created that capture the beauty and class of the lady. The pictures are then used in an online set card on the agency's website, which will provide the gentleman with a glimpse of the attractiveness of the model. The agency will only arrange dates with gentlemen that have been checked before. That ensures that the quality of the date is very high and that the client will know how to treat his date appropriately. They will take care of the communication with the gentleman and arrange the date, time, place, and duration of the date. They will support her in every aspect of her role as an escort lady. This also indicates support in fiscal, organizational, as well as legal issues and an upscale client base. This is just a brief overview of all the benefits that the life of a high-class escort lady brings with it. If you enjoyed this episode and are interested in hearing more from us, we would be more than pleased if you subscribe to our podcast. We hope you had a sensational time just like we did, and we would be happy if we meet again in our next episode. Until then, we wish you all the best.